Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a fascinating conflict from the early 17th century, the Ingrian War. This war wasn't just about land, it was about power, trade routes, and dominance in the Baltic region. So why were the Swedes there? What happened during the war? And how did it all end? Stick around to find out. To understand why the Swedes were involved, let's first set the stage. The war took place between 1610 and 1617 and was mainly fought between Sweden and Russia. Both were looking to expand their influence in the Baltic Sea region, but each had its own reasons for wanting control over the land of Ingria, located in what's now modern-day northwest Russia. For Sweden, the goal was clear: expand their territory and secure access to vital trade routes. The Never River was especially important as it led directly to the Baltic, and whoever controlled this region could dominate the maritime trade in the area. Plus, Sweden wanted to prevent Russia from expanding westward and becoming a serious threat to their growing empire. On the other side, Russia, under Tsar Michael I, was still recovering from the chaotic time of troubles. Russia had been a mess for a while, and now they were hoping to make a push westward to establish their own presence in the Baltic and strengthen their hold in the region. Ingria was key to that goal. So what happened next? Well, the conflict kicked off in 1610 when Sweden saw an opportunity during Russia's internal turmoil. The Swedes quickly moved in, seizing several fortresses in Ingria and occupying key cities like Novgorod. It seemed like Sweden was making quick progress, but Russia wasn't ready to give up just yet. Between 1611 and 1615, the Russians regrouped and launched a series of counteroffensives. They managed to regain some territory in Ingria and even pushed the Swedes back at times, leading to a bit of a stalemate, but the Swedes weren't about to let go of their newfound land. After years of back and forth fighting, the war finally came to a close with the Treaty of Stolbovo in 1617. The treaty was a massive victory for Sweden. Russia had to cede Ingria, the Karelian Isthmus, and Ladoga. These territories gave Sweden full control of the region and secured its position as major power in the Baltic Sea. For Sweden, this was a huge win. With these new lands, they could control the key trade routes and maintain dominance in the Baltic region. In fact, this success paved the way for Sweden to become one of the leading European powers for much of the 17th century. But for Russia, the outcome was a tough pill to swallow. The loss of Ingria and other strategic territories hurt their ambitions. However, this wouldn't be the end of Russia's push westward. A century later, Peter the Great would come back and reclaim these territories, eventually founding St. Petersburg on the very land lost in this war. So, what does the Ingrian War teach us? Well, it shows how wars over geography, trade, and power can shape the future. For Sweden, it solidified their position as a dominant Baltic power for decades. For Russia, it was a painful setback, but one that eventually led to their resurgence. That's the Ingrian War in a nutshell: battle for land, power, and access to crucial waterways. If you enjoyed this deep dive into history, don't forget to subscribe, and ring that bell for more content on fascinating historical events. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or want to dive into another conflict. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.